welcome back to my channel. Learning is fun by Ria. So guys, today I'll show you something that is HTML. So today I'll talk about where you can use HTML. I mean, if some people like me or many people know HTML, right? So if you want to write some HTML programs, so where you can write them and where you can execute them. All right, so today I'll tell you about that. So all right, so many people know programming of course and are very interested in coding and all. So I take coding classes, and in my school also HTML is going on. That's why I know, and my classmates also know. So they don't know where to use, but today I'll tell you how you can also use it really free. Okay, so it's if you're using a laptop or computer or whatever, you can really use it. What you just need is Notepad or Microsoft Word. Basically you can use Notepad. It's really good to use on Notepad, so I use it on Notepad. So let's do it on Notepad. So by the way, firstly, for what purpose is HTML used? So HTML is basically used for making websites. All right, so now let's get started. So today I'll show you a program. So how can you just make a website? Okay, so for making a website, what you need to start with is HTML. You have to write these things. This is the starting, which is really very important. HTML, after that head, and after that is title. Now title, what is title used for? Like, okay, you can see new tab written here, right? I'll just open Spotify. Okay, now you can see something written here, today's top hits and Spotify and today's top hits, blah blah blah, right? So you can see these things written here. If you want to change it while making your website, so how can you change it? So this is why title is used. Title is the thing which changes your tabs heading. All right, so let's do it like HTML. Okay, and you have to close the thing. When you have to close the title thing or any of it, so you start it with this slash sign, and then you have to write the same thing again. So this is the opening thing, and when you're done, you have to close it. It's like that. Okay, body. So what is body, by the way? When you write English letters, alright, English letters, you have body. In the body, what you write, like how are you, blah blah, and the purpose of your letter and many things. So here in this body, we'll write the heading. In this body, we are going to write the heading, and when this was the tabs heading, and this is going to be the heading also, and the body, the whole thing, whatever you want to be in your website. Okay, so this is HTML we have written already. Now there is one more thing. It is H1. Now what is this? This is the heading size. Okay, so it goes from 1 to 6. All right, so 1 is the largest and 6 is the smallest, and you can use any of them. Like H2 means heading 2. All right, now we will write our heading here, like, okay, program 1. Now you have to close your heading, so /H2. Now we will write our body here, whatever we want our website, whatever you want to be there in your website. So let's write, this is my first HTML program. Okay. Now you have to close the body again, /body closed. Now in the starting, what you saw is you started with HTML. Okay, let me complete it first then. Okay, in the starting what you see is you start with HTML, but now when you are closing it, HTML will be in the last, head will be in the second last, and body we haven't closed it yet, so we will close it here, right? So body is ended here, so we'll write it body like this, and this is done. Now what you are gonna do, the most important thing comes here. Okay, one more thing I want to show is you can change its font size, you can change its you can change its font size, you can change its font color also. Font color will be the another program, all right, and you can change the what do we say that yes, the font style, sorry, okay, the font style. From where you can do that is format. You can see this, you have to go on format, font, and you can just change whatever you want now. Font, like, okay, let's choose this one. No, not this one though. Okay, let's choose comic one, and I'll make the size a bit smaller and click on OK, and that's done. Okay, now we have to save the program, so you can see this option file, you have to go on save as, and you can see this extension .txt. This is for the text document, but you have to change the whole extension. So what shall I write? HTML 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and you have to add the extension .html, which is very important, okay, otherwise it won't work. HTML, I'll show it to you with the closer one. You can see it .html, okay. Like this, it's very much okay. .html, you can see this HTML 1 2 3 4 5 is the file's name, and .html is your extension, which is very important. All right, so now let's save it, and it is done. Now you have to go on your desktop, you will find HTML 1 2 3 4 5 like that. You can open it with this Opera Internet Browser or Google Chrome or whatever you want. I'll open it with Google Chrome. Now you can see it, your website is ready. All right, now I'll show you one thing. Wait, okay, we gave our title as program 1, our title as HTML. You can see this, I'll show you it. Okay, HTML, it's written here, program 1. This is my first HTML program. So we wrote wait, yes, you can see this program 1. all right, so we gave the heading as H2, and this is the size of H2, and this is our thing we wrote in the body, and this is our title. So this is it, right? And this is HTML 1 2 3 4 5.html. You can see this is what we gave our file the name, right? So that's it. Wait, yeah, so now I'll close it. Now if you want to if you want to edit the whole thing, so you can just right click on it, open with you have to go on this option, and you can see notepad, click on it, and you can just change whatever you want. Okay, so that's it. This was all for today. I'll come with my next programs. Okay, so I hope you liked my video. So bye bye, thank you, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.